Hey, it's Mr. Johns, and it's car shopping time. So I've been excited to spend some of my money in Forza Horizon 4. I don't have a lot of money, about 1.5 million, I think. Um, but I think in this episode, I'm going to just spend that money. And what's interesting is it's like car shopping with pretend money. I love it. So, and you will clearly see my preference of vehicles. With 1.5 million, I could buy one supercar, which a lot of people would do. But if in my imagination I won the lottery, I would have a really cool house, but like a 10-car garage. And then I would have to be really careful. Maybe 10 cars not enough, but I'd have to be really careful about which cars I purchased. They'd have to be my absolute top 10 cars. And I'm not a supercar person. Maybe I'd have one. I like Ferrari a lot. Maybe have a Ferrari, but really I'm a classic car person and a muscle car person. So that's probably what I would have mostly. So I'm going to go ahead and jump in here. Been having some problems with my controller. Freaking out. So let's see. I have 1 million. Oh, I only have 1,056,000. So that's a 500,000 less than I thought I had. So that's a problem. So we want to buy some cars. Let's go browse all cars. So it's such a cool game, and this part of the game is one of the reasons I love it is because you can use it as kind of a car collector fantasy, like all the cars that I really, really, really would want in real life if I had $1 million or more. So as you scroll through, it's all alphabetical, and some of these cars you may have never heard of before. There may be a few in here I haven't heard of, but I think I know most of them. So these two are very ugly. The 73 AMC Gremlin and the Javelin, terrible cars. I don't think I would collect them. No, they're just ugly. So the Warthog, of course, that's cool, but it's not a collectible classic. And so as I'm scrolling through, I'm really looking for what would I put in a 10-car garage. I love this 1958 Aston Martin, so that kind of already shows you where my taste lies. Instead of one of these newer, like this 2010 Aston Martin, the 177. I'm sure it's way faster, but it's just not as cool as the old ones. So, but is that my top 10? Probably not. Probably not. So I'm scrolling through. I can skip all the Audis. Not even interested in the Audis at all. Now here's these Austin Healey's, very, very classic. The one at the bottom is called a Bug Eye Sprite, and the headlights are close together, and you have to admit the front kind of looks like a bug. Probably wouldn't be my preference, but I really love this 3000. That might be, now it's only $50,000, so while I'm here, let's go ahead and buy it. I mean, $50,000, so we're going to go ahead and pick that up. Now, what happens when you buy a car in this game is it shows you recommended designs by people in the game that have spent the time painting, and it's kind of cool. I mean, you can go through and see some really crazy designs, and again, you'll figure out I like the classic designs. And so this red and black is a classic. This blue and white, very classic. So I like that. Now, anything old and classic with racing numbers, of course, I also like very much. And so since this is a driving game, see, the flames just don't work for me on this kind of car. And the green, a little bit boring. That one's kind of cool because it's classic with a racing number, and that's almost what you want. But I just don't really know if it was parked in my garage, which one, and I'm really leaning towards the blue and white. And some of you might think that's kind of boring. I should go for the camo, but this is a real classic. And honestly, it would be kind of a toss-up between the white and red, the black and red, or the blue and white. And I'm going to go with the blue and white. That's what I'm going to do. My final answer. So here's my car purchased, and I want to buy it. Yes, please. So it's going to save it with that paint job. And something popped up. I bought my first car from the auto show. Nice. So that's going to be in my garage. And then you get a chance to, look at it, which is really cool. So one of the challenges that popped up a couple days ago for me, whoa, see my, I ordered a new PS4 joystick because that's totally spazzing out. That is not me clicking on all that. It's my joystick. So, but look at that car. Look at that thing. So it's beautiful. But yeah, my joystick's completely spazzing out, and that's not great. How you like that license plate, Mr. Johns? So yeah, come on, man. It's just crazy. So I love that. Anyway, what I was saying was one of the challenges is to take, I think I have to take pictures of 20 cars, which I'm not going to do now, but I'm going to get in each car and drive to a cool spot and try to get a really neat shot. Maybe I'll be an action shot, not just parked. And then the ultimate photo collection is, oh no, my controller's not going to let me get out of here. There we go. Okay. It's been abused. The ultimate collection, the ultimate challenge with the photo thing is to take pictures of all, I think it was 787 cars. So, right? I mean, come on. All right, so we're back in, ooh, that's Alfa. That's a pretty nice looking Alfa Romeo, though. So we're back in, so we were at Austin Healey, so I own that. And I like how it says owned right there. So as you look through, and I know I can filter, if I hit Y, I can filter out cars by all kinds of different things: two-wheel drive, four-wheel drive, sports car, convertible, etc., etc., owned and not owned. But for now, I'm just going to keep looking. So it's, this is a car lover's dream. Like, you have money to spend. I've got $1,006,000 now. And what would you buy? I look at the price in the lower left there, and as I scroll through, some of these cars are pretty expensive, but I'm not even to the supercars yet. So there's a kind of a classic 81 BMW, $585,000. So that's $500,000. That's half my money just for that one car. So, okay, there is a car I've never heard of. I didn't think there would be one, but I do not know what a bowler is. It's kind of cool looking for a four-wheel drive, but moving on. Nope, not that classic. The Bugatti, that's a little bit too early for me. Maybe if I was Jay Leno and I had 10,000 cars, I don't know how many he has, 1,000 cars in his garage, maybe I would collect that. But moving on. Okay, this old Cadillac, maybe. It's not probably in my top 10. So moving on. All right, we got some really nice Corvettes. Man, it's so hard not to buy that. Camaros. There's a classic Super Sport and an old Corvette. No. Now the Corvette Stingray from 67, that's the year I was born. So that would be a super special car, but still probably not in my top 10. Now the 1960 Corvette, man. Yeah, that one probably is. It's $150,000, but I got to buy it. I got to buy that. That would be in my top 10, I think. This one, it's a beautiful car. And I don't really want any crazy paint on it. And I wonder if I just hit back and I can buy it with the color that was on it. So, but this gives you a chance to look at all the different ways you could actually paint a real, and look at this one down here. It's got like souped up engine thing and all that. So, but the classic is probably all black or red and white. I'm going to go with the red and white right here. That is the classic look. So, yeah, final answer. Yeah. Oh, I like the blue one, but I think red. Let's look at the other red ones real quick. What about that? Those wheels compared to the white. I don't know, man. So, yeah, no. I like the bright red. So I like that red, but I don't love those wheels. So, wow, that's a bummer. So I wonder if I hit back, if I can just buy it this as is. No, I can't. Can I just buy that? No. Hey, no, hey. What are you doing? No, now I have to go back. Okay, going back to Chevy Corvette. So it's all alphabetical, and I'm going to buy. I just want that red Corvette right there. So let me just look at that. It's got I want that paint job with the chrome hubcaps. So looking for the chrome hubcaps. That's the one. But then I guess you have to. It says download. Oh, but you have to choose this first. So it would be this one, I think. I don't think it's the bright red that I wanted, but I'm not really sure how to download the one you see. But I think this will work. So let's select it. It's 150,000 out of my account, but I think it's a good choice. So classic car for sure. All right, and it's gonna be awesome. Lots of chrome on this thing, and we'll just take a quick little. You can see all the lights start flashing and all the doors start opening. So what a great car! You love it. And I can go, let's see, up and down. I guess I could enter photo mode and take a picture, but I'm not going to. So at this point, I want to exit, if it'll let me. Okay. Yeah, you guys ever have a controller that just completely gets messed up after time? Just the buttons freak out, get all weird. You just can't fix them. I try to clean it, but does not work again. So, all right, we're going to scoot forward. I'm only on C, and there's so many cars. Chevy, so I need to go back up to Chevy. Okay, let's look through all the other Chevys. Oh, there's this Chevy too, this Corvette. Look at that Corvette. That's the 53. I'm going to come back to that. Oh, and then there's, the Bel Air. I would probably have to have a Bel Air in my garage too, and probably that white Corvette, but I'm going to go ahead and keep looking. Window shopping as a millionaire. Yeah. Oh, Dodge Vipers. That's a Hellcat Challenger. Super fast. So yeah, probably not my top 10, but top 20 maybe. So then I've got 70 Dodge Challenger, Daytona Hemi. That's interesting. I mean, again, probably not top 10s here. This Charger, though, might be. I don't think so. That's a weird one. There's one I don't know. Eagle, 2012 Eagle. All right, we are in the okay, we're in the Ferraris. We're in trouble. We're in trouble. $856,000 in the bank account, and I'm at the Ferrari dealership. Help me. I want everyone. There's something about Ferraris for me. The shape and the color is absolutely unbelievable. Almost everyone. There's a few that are like, but in this case, the newer ones. This one's $1.2 million. I can't afford it. I'm already out of my league here. There's a few I wouldn't. I don't know. No, I'd buy them all. This one right here. That one I probably wouldn't buy. The 1962 Ferrari. It's not great looking, I have to buy one Ferrari, don't I? These are expensive. This is going to blow my whole budget, though. I can't do that. Oh, look at that. Man. Yeah, these just incredible. The Enzo Ferrari. Holy cow, man. 2,800,000. All of these are just crazy amazing. And they have to be red. Look at that one. Oh. That one's the wrong color. That one should not be burgundy. That's wrong. And that one's blue for a Ferrari, and that one's gray. Come on. No. Okay, I can't afford Ferraris. I am driving down the street to the Ford dealership where I can buy a Mustang. So now that Mustang is still $500,000. So can't afford that. That one's $40,000. Now, would that be in my top 10? I mean, I have a Mustang. Really not in my top 10. So moving on. Now, Shelby Mustang. gets faster. Still not, probably still not in my top 10. There's a Shelby Gt500 though. Oh, and then the GT. That is an amazing car for $300,000. That really is top 15 maybe. Okay, keep moving. All right, now this is, you're going to think this is really weird, but these cars right here, these Broncos, I love. That's okay. That one is 105,000 Barrett Jackson edition, all jacked up and all that. So it's all like super souped up. But just the classic is 38,000. Oh, now is that in my top 10? Tough call, man. That's a tough call. Probably not. Probably not. To be honest, probably not. I like it, but not that much. Oh, look at these Mustangs. Look at these. 68 Mustang. Oh, look at that Mustang. 65 Mustang Coupe. If that was a convertible, I think I'd get it. And I still might get it. It's only 46,000. I have to have one Mustang. And that's the first year Mustang came out. Technically 64 and a half is when they came out. But yeah, for 46,000, I'm buying it. And let's take a look at the paint jobs that come. So that one's white with blue stripes. That's what caught my eye. So, oh, that's ugly. The pink and white and blue, that's not right. So yeah, that one right there. That one is probably the classic look right there. The fighter, look at that. That's a Mustang airplane paint scheme, which is pretty interesting. But it's gonna be. Now this one's got newer wheels. This one's got the classic wheels. So gonna have to go with that. I am going to purchase that bad boy for $46,000. Yes, sir. All right. I love that. So far my 3 choices I think are pretty good. And I'm not going to spend too much time looking at this like I'd like to. I want to move on and spend the rest of my money. And that's my goal. I think I'm going to spend most of my money, if not all of it, tonight. So let's go back in. Unfortunately, then I have to go all the way back over to Ford. So just go Ford. It's probably a faster way to do that. Oh, jump to manufacturer. But that's okay. All right, so get past those Ferraris, man. Oh, wish there was a Ferrari dealership here in town. I would just go there. Just sit there. I'd probably sleep outside in the bushes. All right, let's go. That's kind of weird, but... yeah. Okay, so Broncos, yeah, those are cool. They were cool. I'm glad I got that Mustang. That's great. Old trucks, pretty cool. I like them. Those are neat. Look at this Roadster Hula Girl. Man, would I like to drive that? Just don't know if it's in my top 10. I'm sure your top 10 would look so different than mine. Oh, look at that Mustang. Free? Okay. Did you see that? Am I seeing things? Free. So is that. Free. Okay. If I have to. They're giving me, this one's kind of ugly, but it's free. I'm going to take that Monster Energy sponsored paint scheme for what, I don't even know what car this was. It's free. So I bought it. So I don't even know what this is. Let's see. I don't even know. Let's back out here. Show me what it is. Back out. What is that? Is it a truck? I don't know. But anyway, this one, these are all free? Oh no, these are all free. Every single one of those. Okay. Those are all amazing. The Dodge Viper, the Mustang. I better get it now in case it isn't free tomorrow, right? I was going to skip it, but I'm like, well, at least this Mustang Drift Car. Holy cow, look at this. This is so cool. So this is a drift car, so it has to be racing. That's kind of classic right there. But no, this one has to be loud and proud and crazy sponsors everywhere, which I'm going to go with that is not really sure about that. I like the Monster sponsorship on the side. That one's got Roush on it. Which one do you guys? I wish you could just tell me right now. Hey, yeah, take that one, take that one. I think I'm gonna go with this one right here. I'm gonna go with this one. It looks like a drift car, so it's got Monster sponsorship. Look at that. It's a Hoonigan, which means all souped up and super fast. All right, cool. Do you want to choose this car? Yes, please. Yes, please. It didn't cost me a dime. Now, honestly, the other ones I probably will risk coming back later for, and they'll probably stay free. But some kind of update must have. Look at that. Oh, wow. Normally, all those things don't flash. That means my joystick is pushing all those buttons at once. So, all right, we're going to try to back out of here. So far, it's letting me do that, so that's great. I can't really race very well. So, jump to manufacturer was which button is it on the PlayStation? I don't know. I'll just scroll forward to forward. Eventually, I'll have to jump to manufacturer. I can't do this every time. So, and I have to see the Ferraris every time I go by. It's awful. Okay, so we picked up the free Mustang. Let's just go spend money. Okay, let's skip that stuff. Let's spend money. That's the whole point. Not a van. That is not a creeper van. No, thank you. There's a Hennessy. That's pretty sweet. There's some really ugly cars there. Holdens. No, thank you. We're at Hondas. I just don't think there's going to be a Honda that catches my attention. No. So these are all. These are Hoonigan. These are all Hoonigan. Oh, if you don't know Hoonigan, look it up on YouTube. Famous for a lot of stunts and tricks in a car, and famous for the Ford Hoonicorn Mustang, which is $500,000. That I'm gonna have to get that. I'm gonna have to get that one, but maybe not right now. And then also this the Hoonigan Ford truck, the F-150. Those are his two main cars. They're $500,000 each, so I got to move on. These are all Hot Wheel specials, actual Hot Wheel cars. So I'm not really interested in owning those. They're not real. Nope. Okay, we're up to J for Jaguar. There might be a few Jaguars that catch my eye. Of course, they're the older ones, like this one. Maybe. So James Bond Jag. These are all James Bond edition. Every car here, James Bond edition. But yeah, not really. Never really been really excited about those cars. Jeeps. Nope. All right. Nope. And nope. Lamborghinis, to be honest with you, Lamborghinis just don't do it for me. The shape, I mean, they're pretty amazing, but the shape is not like a Ferrari to me. They're angular, just a little different. So interesting that they make four-wheel drives. You don't see those around. But the Lamborghinis themselves just really, no, I wouldn't spend money on them. So Land Rovers I like, but not top 10. That car is pretty cool. The 1969 Lola. Oh, and I own it. I don't know how, that must have been a free download because I didn't buy it. Lotus. Nope. That one's cool, but nope. Maserati. Maseratis are pretty interesting, but nope. Okay, moving on. McLaren. All right, yeah, you're going to say, you got to get the McLaren. You have to get it. You have to. They're so expensive. No. The F1, McLaren F1. Look at that price. $5.2 million. That's a 93 McLaren. Oh, yeah, no. All right, Mercedes. I'm pretty much sure I can just scroll through these. Never really been a huge Mercedes guy. Oh, the 49 Mercury for $45,000. Yes. Okay, classic car. No, it's not fast, but come on. It's a 49 Mercury. You can low ride these. These are famous for slamming down to the ground. Let me see if I can find a slammed version. I like that. The rusty cop car. That's cool. It's really cool. but you need to find one like low to the ground, and they are so cool low. The Sheriff's kind of cool though too, but no, it's got to be low, lower than these. They should all be lower than these. That one's pretty good. That's kind of what I'm thinking. This is a car that, even though I like the age of it, the famous Hudson Hornet, that's great, from Cars, the movie. But this is a car that I actually do like with flames, but I really would like low, low to the ground, big rims, completely pimped out. So what color? I mean, this one is crazy looking, right? Between the purple, it's between the purple and whatever that is. I think I'm gonna have to go purple. It's really the only one that's, I don't know. Then there's the red one. That's also low. It's got to have a body kit. I've seen them slammed lower than that. That's what I was looking for, but I really like it dark, not bright. This car kind of looks better black. That's no. Okay, so yeah, sorry. Yeah, I'm taking forever. Just make a decision. Just do it. Yep, purple. Probably purple. And maybe I can customize this later. You can lower it down, change the suspension. I haven't done much of that in this game, but now that I own cars, see, that should be way lower. And hide the wheels, slam it down. Yeah, buy it for $45, and then later I will customize it, which is really cool. So, and then maybe I'll upload my own customized car to that, so people can check it out too. So, because I think I can lower it way down and do some things to it. Anyway, pretty cool. Okay, it's pretty cool. I own it. I probably will paint it. I don't really love the purple. I don't know why I bought that. That's okay. It's all right. That one's my first questionable one. So, all right. So jump. How do I jump to manufacture on a... I don't know what the buttons are on a PS4 controller. I don't know. I don't know what that jump to manufacture thing is. So, I'll just cruise through it again. It doesn't take that long. Whoa. Where I jumped fast. So yeah, it doesn't take long at all. So, okay. So let's go back to where we were, which was past Hot Wheels. Yeah. And then we bounced over here to past the Scout, past the Jeeps, past the ugly Lamborghinis. Okay, we're getting close. Mercury. Oh, it's Mercury. That's where we were. We were at Mercury. So Mercury's right there. We bought that. See, I like the black. I just like the black. So I'm going to paint that and slam it down. And it says I own it, but yeah, I just bought it. So I'm going to have to paint that. So that's okay. MG, I used to have an MG, 79 MG B. So maybe on that. We're going to pass the Mitsubishis for sure. The Morgans, no thank you. Nissan, I don't think so. I mean, this 1998 is pretty, $730,000. It's a supercar for sure, but just not even close to my top list. So the Paginis are pretty exotic also. The Zonda for 1.7 million. Yeah. Then there's this little guy, $25,000 for a three-wheeler. Nope. Nope. Plymouth Cuda. Hemi Cuda convertible. Those are maybes. The Judge, the GTO Judge. That's a definite maybe. That's a maybe. All right, Porsches. There might be a few in here, but again, I'm looking for classic Porsches. So, oh yeah, like the 356A. I mean, that is a classic. So, yeah, I'm like salivating here. Sorry. Like, beautiful cars. Look at that thing. That one is the 57 Porsche. Yeah, I would want that in my garage. Buying it. Really? Oh, it's not for sale? It says owned, though. Why does it say owned? Let me see why. I don't remember buying it. Maybe I clicked on the wrong car. So I like how people can really mess up a gorgeous car, like with some of these really ugly designs. You need there's this one looks like Herbie the Love Bug, if you know what that is, that reference. It's a Volkswagen, not a Porsche, but they're very similar cars. And again, what if I just want to buy the one that it came? Can I just buy that? Yes, let me buy that. Can I buy it? Okay, it says I already own it, so I guess I own it. Let's, I don't remember that. I haven't bought cars before, so I'm not sure where that came from. All right, Shelby's. No, we're at S for Subaru. That's going to be a no. A Sunbeam, no. Pterodyne, never heard of that. Toyotas. Now, they have great trucks. No thanks for anything else. TVRs are really high performance, but I don't love them. So we're getting through. We're almost to the end of the alphabet already. So here's the Volkswagens. That just hasn't taken as long as I thought to spend my money, because I still have a lot of money to spend. So I do like these Volkswagens, though. I mean, you'll laugh, but that truck is really cool. Not the Bug necessarily, but I do like the van. I'm going to pick that up. I would own one of these. Highly collectible. They would not look like any of these. Maybe this blue one. Let's take a look at all the others, though. Yeah, no. So it's going to be the blue one. Blue. The more windows they have, the more collectible they are. So they have windows all the way around and then some on the top like that. I mean, that $40,000 is a really good price. They're in reality, I'm sure, way more than that. Probably double in real life. All right, so that's purchased. Awesome. That's great. I would own that. Yes, I would own that. So let's take a look at the truck. Oh, I'm going to have to scroll back again, aren't I? I need to figure out how to jump. There's the Ferraris. Do you see all those red Ferraris? I did. All right. So, but it doesn't take long to get through the alphabet. So there's M, N, O, P, Porsche. So we did the Porsche stuff. All right. We're back to the T's and the Volkswagen. So that's where we were right here. I don't know if I'd buy the truck now that I see it again. I mean, the Volkswagen van is pretty much... Yeah, I would just own the van. I wouldn't own the truck. The truck is really collectible, but I just don't really love it. So let's move on. Good idea. Oh, is that it? And a 45 Willys Jeep. Wow. So, okay. I was very good not spending my money. So the ones that I wanted... Gonna have to go back through slow. Maybe a Ferrari. Yes, come on, let's do it. Let's go back to Ferrari. We're gonna go shopping at the Ferrari store, people, and you can join me. You get a chance to see me hand over a bunch of cash. So we are F. Come on, keep going. Lost my attention, my train of thought, because E, F, G, H, because I'm thinking about Ferraris. So just look for bright red. There we go. So yeah, I'm getting excited already. So which Ferrari, 725,000, or which two Ferraris? Okay, yeah, no, can't afford. I can afford that, but is it my favorite? No. Let's look at the ones. Okay, I don't like that one. That one right there. Nope, the FF. But I would drive... Not even look at price first. I'm going to look at what I would drive. Yeah, that one I would drive. Too expensive. That one, only $200,000. That's not bad. This one I can get if I buy the welcome pack. So the Enzo is really great, but really expensive. The GT, very expensive. The F50 used to be my favorite, but it's still up there, but not one of the best. The F40 was my favorite before the F50 came out. Still expensive. The Competition F40. So, I mean, some of these I can afford. A lot of them I cannot afford. I don't really like those ones. That is kind of a surprise, right? Some of these older ones, oh, $10 million. These ones are $10 million. All three of these. Okay. Oh, these two. That one, the Testarossa. That one's only $8 million. Okay, well. So that narrows it down. What would Mr. Johns really want? That one, I can't afford it. That one, can't afford it. I don't love that. Which one? That one, can't afford it. So all the ones that I want, I can't afford. That one, can't afford it. The Scuderia, $300,000. Possible. Can't afford it. And that one too. So which one's better? The bottom, 2007 or the 2003? They're very similar. You look at the shape. They're very similar. Let's come back to those. I can afford that one. That's very similar also. So some of these, and I don't really need to buy two, so I should try to spend as much as I can. Yeah, but I don't love that shape as much. How about that one? Yeah, $1 million, of course. 340. That one's pretty good. But I'm not sure. It is. Now that you actually do this, that one's good too. Some of those prices are pretty good. Like this car looks similar to that car. That one's 1.5 million. This one is 290. I'd have to say this one is just as good as some of these others. I mean, if I was at the dealership, it would take me forever to do this. But some of these, I mean, I know I've seen some of these around town here in Boise, and I know they're $250,000 for the ones I've seen, and people do spend that money on it. And if it's your own cash, yeah, you're going to take your time and make sure. But when you start looking at these, they're all pretty close. So I can hear you guys saying, yeah, just pick one. And I'm not even looking at the stats. I should, but on the right side, it tells me acceleration, handling, all that stuff. It probably matters. Launch speed and all that. So acceleration. Speed is 8.1. Yeah, I don't know. So I wish that one's $500,000. Interesting, right? Because some of them look just as good, but they're half of that. So really, they all look so similar. But what is this? The sexiest, most amazing looking Ferrari? I mean, I think that one. Okay, yep. Decision made. I don't know. The front end looks kind of funky. I don't know. I don't know about the front end, or if those are headlights or stripes or what they are. I'm not really sure about that. But that is a pretty amazing car. I'm going to buy it. Okay, it's a 2013. I'm going to buy my first Ferrari. Okay, yeah, I mean, the headlights are, yeah, let's see. We just want red. Ooh, look at that. Got the Ferrari race stuff on it. That's pretty sweet. So, now I've got this decision to make. Well, it obviously is going to be red, so that makes it simpler. So there's all red. There's 2 that are all red, 3 that are all red, 4 that are all red, and 1 with the Ferrari stuff on the side. And I don't know about that. So really I'm looking at wheels. I'm looking at wheels and anything else. They're all very similar. I don't think I really like the gold wheels on that one. So these ones are almost identical. Oh, this is like a racing version. Oh, man. I don't think so, though. For this car, it's a classic. I think I'm going to have to go with that one. Forza livery downloading. Okay, select it. You want to buy it for $340,000. Easy come, easy go, right? I'm a teacher. I make that in a couple weeks, right? So, okay. That thing is in my garage. I own that beautiful Ferrari. I need to turn up the brightness on my monitor, maybe. Maybe not. So look at that thing. Yeah, I'll spend time later looking in and around. Whoops, I don't want to edit that. I did not push that button. I did not push that button. Broken joystick. I did not push. Oh my gosh. Oh no, I'm going to get stuck. Okay, I'm going to get out of here if I can. Okay, I'll do that later. So with $385,000 left to spend, maybe I should just call it good. Or maybe I should find one more car to buy. Were there any other cheap cars that I went by and went, maybe? What were my maybes? They weren't those. I bought that one. Going back through, looking at my maybes. The Cadillac, no. I see that again. I'm like, no. For $250,000. There were some of these classic muscle cars, the Bel Air and the Super Sport. I mean, the Bel Air is a classic for sure. Yeah, I mean, this is always on my list of. I build a lot of models of this car. Excuse me. I mean, they look good lower down for sure, but they really look good classic, just like classic. So it's amazing how there's not more custom paint jobs done. So there's a lower down, really sweet paint job that's not my style. I'm going to go black, I think. Just classic black. There's two of them, two cars that look very similar. They almost look exactly the same. So, yeah, I'm just going to go black. It's classic. So, I didn't even look to see how much that cost. $130,000. That's a lot for that car. But it's okay. I'm excited to see my garage. I wish it was actually in a garage and you could actually see all your cars parked that way. So there's a Bel Air, Chevy Bel Air. That's when they say 57 Chevy, by the way, this is the car they're talking about. 57 Chevy. I mean, it's gorgeous. You have to admit, it's gorgeous. All right, let me back out. And I've got $255,000 left. So, am I going to spend all of it? Yeah, what else would I spend it on? I don't know. I probably should save some in case there's some things I need to pay for in the game. I don't know. Haven't been playing the game long enough to know if I have to spend money to enter events and things like that. Probably do. So let's just take a quick little fly through here of cars I would want in my... Okay, we can go past Ferraris. I'm not going to buy another Ferrari for a while. Just things that I would really, really want to have. That one? Oh, yeah, of course. $10 million. No. Old Ford truck? No. Those are the free ones. I'll come back and get those later. Maybe there's nothing else, really, that I would really want to buy. So these are all the Hoonigans, Hot Wheels cars, Jags. Maybe. Oh, yeah. There was some old Jags. That one. He like, Mr. Johns, you could have something so amazing, but you're getting that. Yeah, well, I love that. So we're going to go with a Jag. I don't have a Jag in my garage. I mean, look at that classic thing. It's beautiful. So now the colors. Wow, look at some of those. Those are amazing. There's a Captain America one. 101 Dalmatians, really ugly. Oh, the red and white, that's classic. So, green and white, very classic. But the wheels are a little modern on it. So I'm going to go with, final answer, red and white. Pretty popular combination of colors, but on a car that's old, it just looks amazing. All right, so I think that is it for my shopping trip tonight. I think I've spent enough money, so got to earn that money back. So anyway, hope you like my choice of vehicles in my garage. I'll be adding more later, but first I got to go earn money to buy them. So for now, Mr. Johns is out.